With Chief Steward Brad Lewis taking a look at the day's action today. And Brad, an interesting day of racing. Firstly, taking a look at race number 1, and we saw the inexperience of a galloper in Red Hugh, which did just show signs of greenness.
Yeah, did. We reported it raced greenly in the straight, Adam, and also Lucas Camilleri, when pulling his whip through it, became momentarily entangled with the gear of the rider to the inside, just so some slight inconvenience there for Lucas Camilleri.
In race number 2, Django had a fair bit to report from.
Yeah, that's right. It got back further in the field than anticipated. He had to steady to get back to get some cover, and unfortunately that put him a couple of horses further back than he had liked.
Race number 3, Gigante had trialled really well and normally runs well first up, but raced a little bit fierce throughout the run.
It did, race fiercely through the early and middle stages, also held up until about the 200 metre mark, and last start winner Distant Memory caught wide throughout and got a bump at the 50 metre mark.
In race number 4, Sue J, it's just an interesting galloper. Last start it went forward, and there was reasonable questions about that as well, and today dwelt at the start.
Dwelt at the start today and lost a length and really had trouble getting into the race in the early and middle stages, so connections have advised that Sue J will step up in distance at its next start. Through the run we have spoken to Aaron Mitchell Panici, who put some pressure on Silverstream. Panici was 3 wide, trying to get one off. William Pite didn't want to be shifted to the fence, so Silverstream and Panici raced quite tightly, so we said to Aaron Mitchell that he can't overdo it, he must ride competitively but can't overstep the boundaries, so we told him not to persist in placing undue pressure on inside runners.
In race number 5 we saw a Dragon lead just have a few little issues heading out to the barrier before the race had even started.
It did. Just a dislodgement of its rider there, was quickly recaptured, underwent a vet check and was past fit to start. Cerise in the race was caught wide, and Dancing Express held up until about the 200.
In race number 6 we saw a big improvement by Tarquin Shadow. Is that something that you guys investigate?
Yeah, it is. Look, we of course we look at that, Adam, and we did speak to Mr. Pope, and he put forward to us that at its last run it was on a soft to heavy track, really didn't suit it, had raced on a soft track before and gone quite poorly, and he also put forward that at its prior run it recorded a very good 600 metre sectional time. That was Super Saturday, where conditions suited on-pace runners, so he said the form's been good, but there have been good excuses for the horse recently. Blackwood got out of the barriers quite awkwardly, lay inwards, also got some bumping at the 1400, also the 800 metre mark. We had the vets look at it, just came back with a laceration to the near hind.
In the race number 7, of course, the Group 2 CB Cox Stakes, Extra Zero had its second run here in the West, and it was a little bit disappointing, and I believe Blackheart Bart, after that good performance today, is still going to go out for a spell. Yeah, that's right, and Blackheart Bart wanted to lay outwards. It was quite noticeable through the run, so it is spelling now. It vetted out okay. Extra Zero didn't vet out well. It is lame in the near 4, so we'll need a veterinary clearance should they proceed on to the Perth Cup from here. The final race of the day as well, what's the report there about Vital Edition, because it was a little bit disappointing? Yeah, Vital Edition didn't stride out at all. Peter Hall put that forward, so it has returned lame in the near 4, Adam, so again a clearance there. Tiger Red, a little bit disappointing. The vets haven't found any abnormalities, so we'll follow through with connections to see if there's any issues there. Very good, Brad. Had a great day of racing, and look forward to getting closer to Perth Cup. Yeah, that's right. Looking forward to the next few weeks. Thanks, Adam.